Hello, this is Ricky Klein, the Cassette Master, and today we'll be showing a vintage Fisher-Price toy cassette tape recorder. Now this recorder is from the year 1989 and working off original parts. I'm running it off this 6-volt unregulated power supply. So we need to get a cassette into the system and operate. Here you can see the microphone. It's hardwired. This has no external microphone jack, actually. It has a hardwire mic only. And so let's put it in record. Interestingly, on this machine, you only have to push record. You do not have to push record and play at the same time. We'll be able to see how this picks up sound at about a foot away from the microphone. This recorder is automatic level control and DC bias. I'm now speaking up close to the microphone, and we're going to see how this sounds when speaking up close to the condenser microphone. The speaker is mounted on the back and not right here, even though there actually is ventilation in that area. I guess so sound from the speaker can also come out there slightly for the children to hear. But anyway, let's see how this sounds. You notice a light lit up the instant I turned it off. That light is a low battery light. This also has a button that says press to amplify voice on the microphone. I assume you're supposed to be able to put it in play mode, press it and hear the voice amplified, but that feature just doesn't work. Geesh, geesh, see, it doesn't work. You noticed, in order to press play, I had to put my finger down in there. That's because the system has an interlock. So when no tape is loaded in the machine, you can't press play. Therefore, the child playing with it can't leave it on and drain the batteries. Also, the rewind and fast forward, you have to hold down. The interesting thing is that the placement for the the record interlock, of course, is regular tab, where you punch the tab out to prevent accidentally recording over. But the interesting thing is the location of the sensor for the play disabler is located such that if you put a chrome tape into the machine, you can't play it, because I'll show you. On the chromium dioxide cassette, there's a larger hole opening. That's in the regular cassette, it just has its smaller part. The reason why on a chrome cassette, now I punched the tab out on this one, but the reason why you can see the larger opening, the reason why it has an extra place is on some cassette decks have a lever that activates whenever it goes into that hole, which tells the deck that it's a chrome tape. But as it turns out, on this machine, they put the lever to sense when a cassette is inserted to enable or disable the play button right where that chrome part would be. So I put that tape in to play it. I can't. This machine will only work with normal bias cassette tapes. The interesting part is that you could still record on a chrome tape, just not play it. Now let's actually play back the recording I made on this machine. Hold down the rewind key. Interestingly, on this machine, you only have to push record. You do not have to push record and play at the same time. we'll be able to see how this picks up sound at about a foot away from the microphone. This recorder is automatic level control and DC bias. I'm now speaking up close to the microphone, and we're going to see how this sounds when speaking up close to the condenser microphone. The speaker's mounted on the back and not right here, even though there actually is ventilation in that area. I guess so sound from the speaker can also come out there slightly for the children to hear. But anyway, let's hear the sounds. As you can hear, well, I don't know how well you can hear, but this recorder's amplifier is not very strong. Even whenever the amplifier is up all the way, it just does not play very loud. Reason being is they probably didn't want to put too strong of an amplifier for the kids to hurt their ears or to annoy their parents or other people at the house. Now, of course, I can't do direct hookup to see how for sure this would record music. I think I will install a jack someday, sooner or later, just not now, but I will record music via having the microphone to a speaker, and I'll at least that way show how the recorder records music. Also in this video, after that, I will have the recorder directly connected to the computer so you can hear how the recordings sound directly from the recorder with both voice and music recording. If I remember correctly, I think there's hiss added from the machine's amplifier that's not actually present on the tape. It is also believed that this recorder is assembled in Mexico. Also, same goes for my other older Fisher-Price recorder. It's made in Mexico. The Fisher-Price recorders are my only tape recorders to be made in Mexico. The following is 39A5 by John Bender. Hey, Drew.
Hey, brother. Hey, I just finished up here in the yard. Go ahead and jump there, quick shower, a 5-minute shower.
Okay.
Get over to your place.
Okay.
Are you over at Micah's?
I'm over at my house right now.
Okay. I'll meet you. Do you want to meet over at your place or Micah's, or what do you want to do?
You can just go to Micah's, and I'll be there eventually. I'm making a video right now for YouTube.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I should be there in 15, 20 minutes or something.
Okay. That'd be good. Okay. Bye. Sorry for the interruption there. Oh, okay. Now that you've heard, oh well, I had to put it up close. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to have the machine hook up directly to the computer, and that way we'll be able to hear how it sounds directly. Due to the audio quality of the output from the recorder itself lacking in bass and not being very good, I'm going to try playing it from my Walkman, my Sony Walkman model WM-D6C instead. The following is 39A5 by John Bender. Now the microphone will be put up close to one of the speakers. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed that. Absolutely love this music. The style of it just appeals to my liking very, very much. Oh yes, now for the voice recording, just to have a little bit more voice recording for whenever I have this hooked up directly to the computer. Yes, today's date is the 20th of September 2012. I hope you enjoyed this recording. Keep in mind, this is recorded on a toy.